I think it's important to remember that the United States military doesn't blindly follow orders. A presidential order to employ U.S. nuclear weapons must be legal. The basic legal principles of military necessity, distinction, and proportionality apply to nuclear weapons just as they do to every other weapon. It was my job, and the job of other senior leaders like the Secretary of Defense and the Chairman and the other combatant commanders to make sure these principles were applied to nuclear orders.
So let me just drill down on this. If you believe that this did not meet the legal test of proportionality, even if ordered by the President of the United States to use a nuclear first strike, you believe that because of legalities, you retain that decision to disobey the Commander-in-Chief?
Yes. If there is an illegal order presented to the military is obligated to refuse to follow it. Now, the question is just the one that you described, is the process leading to that determination and how you arrive at that. And I would concede to you that that would be a very difficult process and a very difficult conversation.
Let me just pull back the cover for a minute from this hearing. We are concerned that the President of the United States is so unstable, is so volatile, has a decision-making process that is so quixotic that he might order a nuclear weapons strike that is wildly out of step with U.S. national security interests. And so let's just recognize the exceptional nature of this moment and the discussion that we're having today.
I want to say at the outset, this is an important conversation, but one we should tread lightly on. Our adversaries are watching. But I think if anyone out there thinks they could somehow get away with something because in politics of the United States would prevent the Commander-in-Chief from acting expeditiously, that could also encourage miscalculation, particularly on behalf of people that are isolated from the world, don't get a lot of information, and have never had anyone tell them they're wrong or no. And I have one person in particular in North Korea that concerns me in that regard.